Hello! Just trying to juggle myself. Welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. Tried to be professional. It's a beautiful day now. The weather's changed. The thunderstorm's gone, and Mother Nature went. I could feel her breathe, and now it's beautiful. She's enjoying the intake of the beautiful water, which helps her grow and release all what she needs to release. It's a lovely day, guys. I hope you enjoyed the last video. This video is about crystals, and I promised I would make more videos about crystals because I know most of you really are intrigued and love crystals, and obviously because I've been working with them every single day for 14 years, I know a few little things about certain crystals that have a great energy and how they can help. So before I start on before I start on any crystal, like just say I buy a bunch of crystals, say I buy 10 crystals. So for instance, we are going to talk about this beauty today. Okay, we're going to talk about this. This is amethyst, and this is a slice. You can see how beautiful it is. You know the stalactites, stalagmites. It's like, then they slice them. So this is, when I say that, I kind of feel really sad, But you know what? They're there, and they're beautiful, and we work with them, and they help us so much. So yeah. So before I start, it's not that I don't trust anybody. It's just that I've got a website where I hope every single crystal on there is a crystal, and I do everything I can. And I'll just show you, for instance, this is a machine that I purchased a while ago. And so before I start, I take the crystal there. Can you see the like little stick, monitor stick there? That should move quite high. Where it is now, can you see just there? There is like a white section. If it stays in that white section, it's glass. If it moves past there, it's crystal. So let's do it. Are you ready? Oh, that's a crystal. Okay, and at the same time, I'll just keep that there and get my glass, which looks kind of like crackled quartz, right? Okay, let's see what happens. Oh my god, how am I going to juggle this? Okay, I'll try my best. Okay, so all right. Okay, you ready? See where it went to? Can you see? To the glass. So for all you Humpty Dumpties, numpties, who say that some of my crystals aren't genuine, listen guys, I do my utmost to always test each crystal, and trust me, any crystal that I don't get, in fact, I'll tell you something now about one crystal, okay, that I was so confused about. Let me grab one. I was so confused because when I was working with it and feeling it, thinking this is a bloody amazing crystal and it feels great, and it's called Moonstone. And for some reason over the past months, whenever I test a Moonstone, which I'm going to do now for you. Okay, here's a Moonstone. Can you see? Watch carefully. Okay. It's still on the glass. Yeah, you can say that again. So, sometimes the machines aren't always accurate. Even though you pay fortunes for the damn machines, they're not always accurate. So, look how beautiful that Moonstone is. Can you see? Oh my god, gorgeous. Anyway, guys, today's a beautiful day. I don't know why I did that, but I just wanted to show you that whenever you go to my website, you can be assured that I do utmost to make sure that the crystals are genuine. Yes, there are millions now of gemstones which are from China and basically glass and very cleverly made. But that, hey ho, that's the way the world is. So much fakery now. But yeah, anyway, where are we? Okay, let's get on with it. Oh, love this crystal. Amethyst is such a divine crystal. And every time I hold an amethyst, I always feel the awakening or the real high vibration of a communication with regards to our spirit world. I always seem to feel very similar to Moldavite, but Moldavite is more extraterrestrial. It's more like, this is weird, where is this taking me? Whereas Amethyst seems to be very grounding and makes me feel more connected to our world, and our world is a joint to our spirit world. We work side by side, whereas Moldavite is extraterrestrial, other worlds, other dimensions, so that's a different story. But going back to this beauty, I remember when I was first introduced to the slices, and for some reason, and you probably already do this, right? If you've bought one from my site or you've already got one, okay? They're slightly more money than most amethysts, which you can buy as however, the little pendant types. But when they're like this, when they're in their raw, genuine, beautiful state, they're a little bit more money, of course. I've got some now. I've actually just put an amethyst two divine amethysts that I've been working on for so long, and they're like in their hundreds. These are what I call gem specialist grade A's. So the gemologists, the people who are into really high quality crystals, not because of their qualities of spirituality and raising your vibration, but because some people really appreciate good specimens. So I'm trying to balance the specimens with the spiritual world. So I don't know if it's going to work, but I think wearing a beautiful specimen and having that heightened vibration is amazing. So it's a bit like having something beautiful, wearing something beautiful, and it's working at the same time. And this is probably one of them that I believe is slightly more expensive, but amazing. So what do these beautiful things do? I mean, how does amethyst really work? Well, I don't know exactly how it works in the sense of saying each amethyst will work in this way, but predominantly if you place the amethyst on your third eye, which is anywhere here, and you meditate with it or sleep with it, you'll find that you will start to open. Something starts to open. Now, in two ways, that could be that the amethyst is blasting a wave which is clearing your third eye, which people believe is right inside in the center, but it doesn't matter to me. It's just blasting and clearing away. And by doing that, it clears away past traumas, past issues, past fears, negativities, and also the mind chatter. And then it has this great energy in connecting you to the spirit world, which means that your I call it the crown point, the head point. This point opens, this crown chakra opens, and then you receive. It also has a brilliant energy for opening your heart, which means forgiveness, releasing of pain. Anything that you've done that you feel remorse, it clears all of that away and helps you move forward with more of a strength. So when you wear it, you feel more, definitely positive, definitely feeling more connected. You're more aware of things, what are happening around you. Yes, there are downsides to it, which is you become more sensitive, which is good, but also can be a little bit stressful too, because you become more heightenedly aware of other people's stupidity and silly things that people do and say. You become more aware of it, which sometimes is difficult. So I kind of guess that I want to say that with amethyst, I would wear it in the right circles. I don't wear amethyst when I go and mix with people that I don't know, because you don't know what's going to happen. I always wear tactites or moldavites or labradite when I'm mixing with people, because it's an absorber of negative energy. It protects me and helps me become more stronger towards how certain people can behave, and most people behave in a very, very negative manner when they're up against somebody who's laughing and happy. And I try to be happy all the time, and some people just don't like that because it's a reflection. So my suggestion is, if you're going to buy a beautiful slice, buy it with the intention to use it for yourself and just work with it on yourself rather than show it off to begin with. Get used to it first and work with it on a level of meditation, how to connect to the spirit world, meaning that you want to, you just want to feel your family in the spirit. You want to feel your doggy. I'll wear that if I want to connect again with my mum, or I want to connect with my 2 little dogs. Believe it or not, last week I felt I missed them so much, and I put a piece of amethyst there, and I sat, oh, don't get me going, I'm going to start crying. And I felt them there, I felt them around me, I felt them move on me. And I said, Daisy and Dennis, my children, in the spirit world, I love them. And amethyst has an amazing energy to help you connect to the spirit world. And I don't believe in animals. I don't believe in those words. I believe in souls. We are all souls, whether we have 2 legs or 4 legs. We are, the more I get to know people, the more I love animals, It kind of makes you feel that way sometimes, and you just want to be with your pets. But hey ho, I don't have any pets anymore because I like to travel these days. And I think, 14 years with my 2 beautiful schnauzers, waking up every day and taking them out for walks, and it's really looking after 2 doggies that children that never actually grow up. So there's a big responsibility there. Why am I talking like that? Anyways, because I miss them. So amethyst, let's get back to it. So amethyst helps you when you're sending absent healing. And we did a video a couple of days ago on how to connect to the spirit world, how to grow stronger, how to feel better. Amethyst is great for that. So if you're going to do that, wear an amethyst when you're seeing somebody in front of you and you want to share love with them and healing with them. So it works well with absent healing. If you want to work on your spiritual growth, if you want to work on your psychic abilities and your intuition, amethyst is fantastic for that. So this is a great place to put it, number 1, I believe. Some people like to put it on their head, top of the head. That's number 2. 3rd, heart. They're the 3 places that I would work with it. And that's it, really. I hope amethyst means something to you guys. I'm sure it does. And I reckon there's 1,000 other reasons why amethyst works so well. I could relay 4 or 5 stories with you right now about a piece of amethyst and what it did for me at certain points in my life. Therefore, we only have normally 10-15 minutes. I can't go into everything, but I wanted to keep this short, under 5 minutes. This is never going to happen. This isn't me. I'm sorry. So these videos are going to be as long as they have to be, and the right people will watch them for the right moment. And, if you're still watching now, thanks, guys. And yeah, treat yourself to a nice amethyst. Always look on the sites that you buy from. Make sure they've got good testimonials. Don't buy from a site. Don't say that. I would say be careful when you buy from eBay and places like that. If they're coming from China, just be a bit aware, guys, because there's a lot of fakes out there. My suggestion would be to buy from a shop. Go into your local crystal shop and feel them and listen to the crystal owner, because they don't want to sell you the crystal. They want you to feel the crystal. They want to know what you feel in the crystal, because anybody who truly loves crystals are more excited about how you feel about the crystal, like I am when you share with me, oh, Mark, I bought a Moldavite from your store and it did this to me. I'm writing it down. I want to know what, now I write this down because it's going to go for my book. It's going into my book. So your experiences is science-based, in my opinion. That's science. What is science? Science is based on what a certain thing does, and they write it down. So my science is whatever you say and whatever I feel with my clients and with my friends. So that's it really, guys. Love you all. I hope amethyst is part of your life one day, and you can buy a piece of amethyst for a few euros, or you can spend like I did at one of the shows, nearly 300 euros on a slice of amethyst, which was beautiful, and it was a rare one-off piece. So, you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what price it is. It isn't about how expensive it is that makes it more special. An amethyst is as beautiful as a few euros as 5, 6, 7, 800 euros. And when I was at the last show, I had a slice of amethyst in my hand, and it was 16,000 euros. And like, yeah, it's like, when I looked at it, and my hand started shaking because I realised how much this was, and I asked them to take it off my hand, and I couldn't believe that a piece was so much. But then I realised I was on a stand where it was so high quality specimens, so they're minerals, which they're, you know, high grade minerals, but that doesn't take away from a piece of amethyst at 2 euros. So don't get that into your head. Don't think, oh, if it's only 2 euros, it's not worth anything, it's not powerful. Get that out of your head, because in the spiritual sense, in this world, when you take away monetary value, then everything is as it should be. Then you feel it rather than think about how much it is and then value it on that. You've got it all wrong. Feel it and let the crystal choose you. My personal feeling is, whenever I go to hunt for crystals for you and for myself to work with, I never look at the price, ever. I just feel them, and their crystal calls out, this is the one, and that's it. Obviously, I couldn't afford the 16,000 euro one, but, you know, it's nice to see crystals at all types of value, but they don't serve a purpose in my world, you know. So that's it really. I hope this little crystal video meant something to you guys. Love you all. I hope the monitor meant something to you and helped you realize that I do care, and I will not falter in the way I work with how important it is for me to make sure that every crystal on my website is as genuine as possible, and I think they are 100%. I think, and that's what I work on, and that's it. I'm very proud of my website, very proud of everybody coming onto it today. Thank you for your purchases today. It means the world to me, and I hope you love them. And most of all, remember, when you make your purchase and you hold your crystal and work with it, if and when you feel something amazing, please send me a message. Let me know, because that is why I do it. I really mean that. I love your messages. Okay, see you later, and thanks, Tony. I got your message this morning. Blew me away. Really mean that. Take care.